Welcome to Epic History Narrator, where we dive deep into the lives of extraordinary individuals who shaped the course of history. Today, we embark on an epic journey through the life of one of the most influential figures of the Gilded Age, John D. Rockefeller. From humble beginnings to becoming the wealthiest person of his time, Rockefeller's story is one of ambition, innovation, and controversy.
So, let's go back to 1839, when John D. Rockefeller was born.
In the quiet town of Richford, New York, on July 8, 1839, John Davison Rockefeller was born into modest circumstances. Raised in a frugal household by devout Baptist parents, Eliza Davidson and William Avery Rockefeller. His mother, Eliza Davidson, a devoted religious woman, had a total of 6 children. His father, William Avery Rockefeller, also known as Devil Bill, was a traveling physician and snake oil salesman. The itinerant William Rockefeller also lived a double life, posing as an eye and ear specialist named Dr. William Livingston, and in 1855 he secretly married another woman. John endured financial hardships from a young age. Despite these challenges, his mother instilled in him the values of hard work, discipline, and perseverance. As a teenager, John witnessed his family's struggles with poverty, motivating him to seek financial independence. The family relocated to Strongsville, a town near Cleveland, Ohio, in 1853, and 6 years later, after attending and later dropping out of Cleveland's Central High School, taking a single business class at Folsom Mercantile College, and working as a bookkeeper. As the eldest son, he took odd jobs to contribute to the household income, developing a keen sense of entrepreneurship and a desire to improve his circumstances. He displayed a remarkable entrepreneurial spirit from a young age. He began selling candy, raising turkeys, and doing odd jobs to earn money. His early experiences taught him the importance of diligence and resourcefulness, setting the stage for his future success. At the age of 16, he found work as an office clerk at a Cleveland commission firm that bought, sold, and shipped grain, coal, and other commodities. He considered September 26th, the day he started the position and entered the business world, so significant that as an adult he commemorated this job day with an annual celebration. John found his calling in the burgeoning oil industry. He recognized the potential for immense wealth and success in refining crude oil into kerosene for lighting lamps. With determination and foresight, he embarked on his journey into the world of business. Fast forward to 1859. The discovery of oil in Pennsylvania sparked a boom in the industry. Sensing an opportunity, Rockefeller entered the oil business. He built his first oil refinery near Cleveland in 1863. Within 2 years, it was the largest refinery in the area, and thereafter Rockefeller devoted himself exclusively to the oil business. In 1864, Rockefeller married Laura Celestia Setti Spellman, an Ohio native whose father was a prosperous merchant, politician. The Rockefellers went on to have 5 children, 4 daughters, 3 of whom survived to adulthood, and 1 son, John D. Rockefeller, Jr., Edith Rockefeller McCormick, Elizabeth Rockefeller Strong, Alta Rockefeller Prentice, and Alice Rockefeller, who died when she was 13 months old. In 1865, Rockefeller borrowed money to buy out some of his partners and take control of the refinery, which had become the largest in Cleveland. Over the next few years, he acquired new partners and expanded his business interests in the growing oil industry. At the time, kerosene, derived from petroleum and used in lamps, was becoming an economic staple. In 1870, through shrewd investments and strategic partnerships, John swiftly rose to prominence, establishing a monopoly over the oil refining industry and amassing immense wealth in the process. He founded the Standard Oil Company in 1870, along with his younger brother William, Henry Flagler, and a group of other men. John Rockefeller was its president and largest shareholder, revolutionizing the way oil was produced, transported, and sold. Standard Oil gained a monopoly in the oil industry by buying rival refineries and developing companies for distributing and marketing its products around the globe. In 1882, these various companies were combined into the Standard Oil Trust, which would control some 90% of the nation's refineries and pipelines. In order to exploit economies of scale, Standard Oil did everything from building its oil barrels to employing scientists to figure out new uses for petroleum byproducts. Rockefeller transformed Standard Oil into the largest and most profitable corporation of its time. He began to buy out its competitors until, by 1872, it controlled nearly all the refineries in Cleveland. That fact enabled the company to negotiate with railroads for favored rates on its shipments of oil. It acquired pipelines and terminal facilities, purchased competing refineries in other cities, and vigorously sought to expand its markets in the United States and abroad. During the Gilded Age, John D. Rockefeller became synonymous with wealth and power. His control over the oil industry was unparalleled, leading to immense personal fortune and influence. However, his monopolistic practices sparked public outcry and government intervention. Rockefeller's enormous wealth and success made him a target of muckraking journalists, reform politicians, and others who viewed him as a symbol of corporate greed and criticized the methods with which he'd built his empire. As the New York Times reported in 1937, he was accused of crushing out competition, getting rich on rebates from railroads, bribing men to spy on competing companies, of making secret agreements, of coercing rivals to join the Standard Oil Company under threat of being forced out of business, building up enormous fortunes on the ruins of other men. In 1890, the Ohio Supreme Court held that the Standard Oil Trust was a monopoly in violation of an Ohio law prohibiting monopolies. Critics accused Rockefeller of engaging in unethical practices, such as predatory pricing and colluding with railroads to eliminate his competitors in order to gain a monopoly in the industry. He faced scrutiny and criticism for his ruthless business tactics and monopoly control. 2 years later, the Ohio Supreme Court dissolved the Standard Oil Trust. However, the businesses within the trust soon became part of Standard Oil of New Jersey, which functioned as a holding company. In 1911, after years of litigation, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled Standard Oil of New Jersey was in violation of antitrust laws and forced it to dismantle. Rockefeller retired from the day-to-day business operations of Standard Oil in the mid-1890s. Let's delve into his personal life. Rockefeller was devoutly religious, a temperance advocate, and an avid golfer. His goal was to reach the age of 100. However, he died at 97 on May 23, 1937, at the Casements, his winter home in Ormond Beach, Florida. He owned an opulent Kikuta estate in New York, set on 3,000 acres near Tarrytown, New York, and a breathtaking Pocantico Hills estate. Rockefeller's homes were veritable palaces fit for royalty. But amidst the splendor, one can't help but wonder what drove Rockefeller to amass such immense wealth, and at what cost. Beyond his luxurious abodes, Rockefeller's penchant for extravagance extended to his leisure pursuits. Whether it was yachting on the tranquil waters of the Hudson River or hosting lavish soirees for high society elites, Rockefeller lived life to the fullest, basking in the adulation of his peers and the envy of his rivals. But amidst the glitz and glamour, did he ever stop to ponder the plight of those less fortunate? As Rockefeller's wealth soared to unimaginable heights, he didn't simply hoard it like a dragon guarding its treasure. No, he believed in giving back to society. Rockefeller turned his attention increasingly during the 1890s to charities and benevolence. After 1897, he devoted himself completely to philanthropy. He made possible the founding of the University of Chicago in 1892 and the Rockefeller Foundation, dedicated to advancing education, public health, and scientific research. His philanthropic endeavors left an indelible mark on education, medicine, and social welfare, shaping the world long after his passing. His life was marked by both extraordinary success and controversy. While admired for his business acumen and philanthropy, he was also criticized for his ruthless business practices and monopolistic tendencies. Despite the passage of time, the legacy of John D. Rockefeller continues to shape the worlds of business, philanthropy, and beyond. His story serves as a testament to the power of ambition, perseverance, and the enduring impact of one man's vision. Here's a thought-provoking question for you. Dear viewers, do you think Rockefeller's business practices were justified in the pursuit of wealth, or do you believe they crossed ethical boundaries? Share your thoughts in the comment below. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you found Rockefeller's story as fascinating as we did, Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more captivating tales from history's vault. And remember, history isn't just about the past, it's a mirror reflecting our present and guiding our future. Until next time, stay inspired and keep enriching your understanding of the world around you.